Hey, it's Liam, and today's video is about me just using this freaking camera that I bought a couple months ago and still haven't done anything with. So I was like, well, what am I going to do with it? Oh, I'm going to do something really simple, and if you want simple, you've got simple, because I'm going to make a grilled cheese sandwich. It's about as simple as it gets. So today, we're supposed to get a dusting of snow outside, and because it's New England, I got 3 inches. So I'm tired, I'm cold, and I want something yummy comfort food, and that involves making something really simple. So grilled cheese it is. And if I was like a TV chef or an editor, I'd do any kind of preparation at all, and this would be quite fancy. But it's grilled cheese, so if you want fancy, you're coming to the wrong place. So I already got my stuff out, at least. Hey, there's prep. I did some prep. Aren't you proud of me? I know you are. So this is my electric frying pan. I inherited it from my mom. Actually, which means that she bought a better one, and she said, here, take this. So I said, hey, free electric frying pan. I bought this house about 6 years ago, and yeah, obviously it came with me from my condo. And it sat in this cabinet for about 2 years, and I had forgotten all about it. And then I remembered it. Well, I didn't remember it. Who am I kidding? I opened the cabinet one day for something else, and there it was. It was a nice day, because now I can make grilled cheese again. Forgotten all about it. So it wasn't like I fell off the wagon with making grilled cheese. You're in good hands. So, frying pan probably came from Kohl's. It's not fancy. Bread, it's Canadian white bread. It's just the house brand from the supermarket. I'm not going to show you the label because you don't really care. Canadian bread because it's got more strength to it. I suppose I could go with wheat, but like for a grilled cheese sandwich, you just want everything kind of smooth and simple, really. Butter, important, obviously. So this is a tub of whipped butter. Whipped butter. Hold it in front of the camera. So when I was growing up, we had the sticks of butter, and I've learned that like the West Coast has different sticks of butter. It's like shaped differently. It's like, why? I have no idea. So we had sticks of butter, and we would, you try to cut through it, and it's indestructible coming out of the refrigerator. And don't even get into between using the refrigerator or letting it, forget it. We would like put it in the microwave for a specific amount of time if it had been in the fridge and like chilled solid all the way through. So you'd put it in the microwave, let's say 10 seconds, and it'd be perfect. But if somebody had already used it within, 2 hours, and it wasn't like chilled solid, then you'd have like nuclear meltdown, and you just have to handle that. When I discovered this, I was like, oh, like choirs of angels, not my sour singing. So I switched to this, and it's great. I just open the top, spread it on whatever, no microwaving. And then one day, I wasn't paying attention, reached up, pulled something off the shelf, which wasn't this. It was unsalted whipped butter. And still, today, for the life of me, I don't understand why they would do that. I understand why unsalted, or I don't know what the label says. This is whipped salted. So does it say whipped unsalted or salt-free? I don't know. I don't buy it anymore because I'm careful. But if you buy a stick of butter, you've got the wrapper on it, and it's got the marks on it, and you can cut it the right size when you're baking. Makes sense, right? You can use a stick of salted butter or a couple tablespoons of unsalted butter. But this isn't measurable. So, maybe somebody will explain to me one day why you'd want unsalted whipped butter. What's the point? I understand baking. It's about chemistry kind of stuff. But, this is just about making things like num 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 num. So if you're wondering what I did with that tub of unsalted butter, I salted it, and it was wonderful. And no, I'm not going to do it again. But yeah, the thought just ran right through my mind again. I wouldn't salt this because it's already salted. I was just messing with perfection. So cheese is just, I don't know if it's the house brand for the supermarket. It's called Land O'Lakes. It's basic, just American cheese. I'm not going to show you the label. I've tried like cheddar and I love cheddar cheese. I love sharp cheddar, and the sharper, the better. But in this, because I tried the sharp stuff in this, but it just kind of undermined, I don't know, that kind of creamy. All right, so I know how to make a grilled cheese. You probably know how to make a grilled cheese. Everybody knows how to make a grilled cheese, but nobody knows how to make a grilled cheese correctly. Do that. Because you go to a restaurant as a kid, and it's got all this weird food on it, and you're fussy, and you don't want to eat it. Your parents go, hey, look, kids menu, grilled cheese, get them one. And you try it, and it's crap. Because they either made it with their weird cheese, or they made it with their weird bread, and it's just weird. Or you just, not even a restaurant, you go over like a friend's house, and their mom's awesome, said, would you like some grilled cheese? And you're like, yeah. And then she gives it to you, and you're like, weird. It's still weird. So, the secret to making grilled cheese, here it is, tell the whole world, is to just frickin' make it yourself. That's the secret to making grilled cheese and making it awesome. Figure out what it is that you like about it and make it. What I like about it is not just this stuff. I mean, it's all really generic. It's the way I make it is I'm going to heat up this pan really hot and then make it just like that. And that's it. It's going to be really fast, and I probably could have made it while I was talking, but I've got too much talking. I'm always talking too much. So I'm going to just get started. I'm going to set it to, I don't know, 350 or something. And this will be over in a second. This is why I've already got my sandwich laid out, like prepared, right? Prepared. So I'm going to let this heat up. Oh, another secret. See, when you live in New England and you keep your dishes in, keep your dishes in the cabinet, then you may as well just keep them in like a chiller, because our wall cabinets are like, it's not like they're unrefrigerated from the outside, like, or it's not like they're uninsulated. It must be insulated. But because they're kind of cut off from the heating systems of the house, everything's just like ice. So I keep my plate underneath, and let's talk about ice. How about granite countertops? I put underneath the electric grill while I'm making it. Genius. Genius, folks. So, it should be ready for, and that's a lot of butter. It should be enough for everything. And if you are groaning about the amount of butter that I just used, we can't be friends. Some people butter their bread. I'm just wiping the knife off on it. It's not hot enough yet. Now I'm waiting. And the reason why I let it get hot before I put the bread on it is because it's that flash grill. I don't want hot cheese sandwich. I want it grilled, and if you just put it on and it just heats up with the pan, you just end up with a hot sandwich, which is what you get when you you get it at the cafeteria at work or in the restaurant. They don't understand. I mean, you can get special griddle things. I mean, is a panini maker, is that like a special sandwich griddle? You don't need all that stuff. I think the Canadian bread is that it is a wide loaf of bread compared to just normal white bread, I guess. If it was the summertime, then I also have done a check for mold, because I don't eat a lot of bread. You know what? I'm just gonna eat this piece. I'm gonna eat that piece too. That's why I pulled out another one. Let's see if that's it. Not yet. The other day I bought Irish butter. It was a little yellower, it had a smell to it, but it was alright. It cost a little bit more. But I can say that I tried it. I don't think I'd buy it again. I didn't really see that. I didn't think it was that much better than it was. You know? I've also found out that using fresh bread, I don't typically have fresh bread because I don't eat enough of it to you buy the new loaf and you dig into it right away. I don't go through that much bread. I think this is done. Just like that. Nice. Done fast. And I have some smoke. But like I said, I'm prepared. There. Done, just like that. Grilled cheese sandwich. Nothing fancy. Use my camera, so now I can't complain that I'm not using my camera anymore. And I'm going to post it. Well, I'm going to try to post it. I have no idea how it connects to anything. But thank you for watching. This has been Liam. And I can't believe you should watch me make a grilled cheese sandwich. But hey, those are your standards in life.